Today we are going over the backstory of my haunted doll Nicole, and there definitely is a trigger warning on this story. Nicole is a remarkable spirit, and she is one of the spirits that I feel like I've gotten to know on one of the deepest levels because of how much emotional sharing she does. Nicole is about 14 years old, and she has been through a lot. She was kidnapped by her father's best friend. He kept her in the basement of his mountain cabin for over a year before he eventually killed her, and he even helped her family look for her, and he got away with it. She was under the impression that there may still be other girls in the cabin right now, as she was not the only one kept there, but she was able to give us so many details about who he was, the location she was kept, and we were actually able to identify who did this with her. And it turns out that he was eventually arrested, albeit it took a very long time for that to happen. So some of her concerns about that have been able to be eased. However, that was a major concern and cause for anxiety for a very long time that more girls could be going through this. This all happened with Nicole in 1987, and her killer was not caught until the mid-2000s after doing this to dozens of girls afterward. Nicole needs a lot of comfort and to feel heard, and she will force you to hear her as a result. We understand her need to be heard, and we try to talk to her as much as possible because that is so important to her. Anytime we have a guest come over, Nicole has equipment that she sets off the entire time. She will socialize with pretty much anyone who's willing to listen to her. Nicole's vessel was actually found in the Mall of America in Minnesota. She was down an employee hallway, and she actually would have been thrown out, but the girl who found her decided to take her home and clean her up. Within a few days, weird things began to happen. She began experiencing some typically normal activity, hearing sounds, seeing a swoosh go by them, feeling like someone was watching her from inside the vessel, and most of all, hearing a very loud voice. She was scared, so she contacted a bunch of demonologists in her area, and somehow an investigation team got pulled into the group chat on the case. They decided to take her in, and once she got there, they were able to connect with her pretty much right away because she demands to be heard. Her body had never been found, and that was a very big deal for her, and she would bring that up to pretty much anyone who would talk to her. Because her body was never found, Nicole never got closure on her death. She can't feel her parents' energies, but she does get glimpses of the cabin that she was held in, and she often feels like there are girls calling to her from in there for help. When she first got here and would report that, we were really concerned that this was still actively going on and she may know something. But it turns out that he was eventually caught, and we believe that her continuing to hear their voices is kind of like a PTSD response. When we were able to verify who her killer was, we showed her a picture, we showed her all of the information, and she did confirm it multiple times, so we know we got the right guy. However, it's still very confusing to her that she continues to hear these girls' voices. Nicole is extremely self-aware. She is such a sweet, normal American teenager from the 80s. Nicole says she doesn't remember how she got into her vessel, but she was drawn to it from the darkness. She gets panic attacks still, and she still has periods of depression, but typically we are able to talk to her during those moments and work through them with her, and she's able to live a relatively happy afterlife as a result. She kind of goes through these phases, and most of the time she's okay, and then she'll get the memories back all of a sudden and really can go through it hard. But most of the time, she's trying to encourage the younger kids and be a big sister type. She's so great with the other kids, and she shines when she has them around. It's as if she knows she must be brave and happy for them. Nicole has this amazing aura and energy that surrounds her and just touches everyone around her. The younger spirits absolutely adore her. She is like this bright, shining light in any room that she's in. She has a lot of PTSD about all of these things, as we all would, and I feel really bad for her for that, but she genuinely tries to make the most of her circumstances despite it all. Nicole is a very active, very emotional force in our house. She wants to be a big sister to the other spirit children. She adores our cats and dogs. She loves to play with all different equipment, especially light up toys and music boxes. She communicates really well using electronics, especially the spirit box. And she's an absolutely wonderful dream weaver as well. Above everything else, Nicole just wants a place where she feels heard and loved, and we're really grateful to have the relationship with her that we do. Nicole is one of those rare spirits that comes around and really challenges everything you know as an investigator, and I really feel like my skills have improved significantly from working with her. So many spirits don't want to talk about their backgrounds, and Nicole not only wants to talk about it, she wants our support, and I'm so grateful that we're able to do that. Thank you for taking the time to get to know her, and subscribe for more haunted doll content.